Good evening, Council CEO. Welcome to this unscheduled Council meeting of 4th of February 2025, which is being held in person here in the Council Chambers at Civic Centre, 25 Ferris Boulevard, South Marine. I am Mayor Councillor Aidan McClendon, and I would like to introduce our councillors in attendance tonight. Deputy Mayor Councillor Danielle Zini, Councillor Christine Stowe, Councillor David Lenberg, Councillor Deb Gunn, Councillor Blair Colwell, Councillor Stephen Kosmewski, Councillor Nick Brooks, Councillor Laurie Cox, Councillor Jared Lappin, and Councillor Martin Taylor. I would also like to introduce our Chief Executive Officer, Mr. Craig Lloyd.
Thank you, Chair, and I'd in turn would like to introduce Jacinta Stevens, our Executive Manager of Office of Council and CEO.
And we'll commence with the acknowledgement of traditional owners' statement, which will be read by myself. On behalf of Council, I recognise the rich Aboriginal heritage of this country and acknowledge the Wurundjeri Wurrung clan and the Trungurung people as the traditional owners of lands within the City of Whittlesea. I'd also like to personally acknowledge Elders past, present and emerging. Our diversity and good governance statement, I'll now read. The statement says, at the City of Whittlesea we are proud of our diversity and the many cultures, faiths and beliefs that make up our community. We strive to be an inclusive, welcoming city that fosters active participation, well-being and connection to each other and this land. We commit as a council to making informed decisions to benefit the people of the City of Whittlesea now and into the future, to support our community's vision of a place for all. Apologies. I note there is no apologies this evening. Declarations of conflict of interest. Councillors and officers, if you have a conflict of interest in relation to the one item on the agenda, you may verbally disclose the type and nature of the interest now, but you must also make a declaration immediately before consideration of the matter in question. Are there any councillors or officers that have a conflict of interest to declare? Officers' reports. There are no officer reports tonight. Urgent business. In accordance with clause 19.4 of the Government's rules, the CEO admitted into the agenda a councillor urgent business motion that will be considered as a confidential item in camera. Confidential business. Councillors, I require a motion to close the meeting to the public under section 66(2)(a) of the Local Government Act 2020 for the consideration of a confidential item.
I move.
So moved, Councillor Kosmewski. Do I have a seconder? Councillor Gunn. Seconded, Councillor Gunn. And item 5.1, I'll put it to a vote. All those in favour? It's carried.
Are you voting?
I'm abstaining.
Okay.
Yeah, which is in the negative. Yeah. Councillor, okay, item 5.1. Can you capture that? That brings us to the end of the open meeting, and therefore I close the open meeting at this time, 7:03 and 40 seconds.